If I asked you what your most critical business system is, many companies would hate to admit it, but they would answer Excel. This is what we see over and over with many companies that spend millions on ERP, but then the real business runs in spreadsheets sitting next to it. From budgeting, debtors follow-ups, inventory planning, production schedules, the moment a report needs comments, actions, or feedback, it moves to Excel. That's where the risks really come in. Multiple versions, no real-time data, critical business logic living in files owned by people and not the systems. The answer isn't to kill Excel. It's to bring Excel-style thinking into your ERP securely, live, and structured. This is one of our major focuses at Lancia Consult, turning shadow systems into formal, supported ERP processes without losing that flexibility. In this business, a sales order represents the full cost of a job, but not every expense arrives through the original process. Supplier invoices or bank transactions often happen independently. Traditionally, reconciling those meant exporting data, working through it in Excel, and then manually fixing it and bringing that back into the system. Here I refresh sales orders and use filters to find the relevant one, just like I would have done in Excel. By selecting the invoice and clicking one button, the cost is linked directly and correctly to the sales order. Now let's take a look at inventory comparisons. This customer holds stock in SYSPRO, but also with a third-party logistics provider. Instead of reconciling balances in spreadsheets, both quantities are compared live in a single view. We can filter immediately to show only the numbers that don't balance, highlighting potential integrations or operational risks. At this point, nothing is posted. This is about visibility, control, and early detection. And when action is required, from the same screen, I can launch an authorized stock adjustment. The transaction is processed instantly and directly inside of SYSPRO. No separate screens and no spreadsheets. Here we've shown you just two simple examples. The reality is, anywhere in your business where the processes break out into Excel, it's an opportunity to bring that flexibility back into your ERP properly. The flexibility really lies in Excel-styled working in ERP-grade control. That's what it's really about here. Contact us today if you want to find out how you can take your Excel processes that have always lived outside of your ERP and place them back into your ERP easily, efficiently, and with great flexibility.